Y'all, this is super duper so crazy. Y'all are not going to believe what happened. Remember that Antonio Brown had that incident at that boxing match where he ended up getting into this scuffle right here? Ooh, too much music. Okay, so he ended up getting into this scuffle, and then he ended up hitting that firearm, okay? Pow, pow, pew, pewing. And then all of a sudden, everybody started running and scrambling. They were scared for their lives. They thought Antonio Brown was going to unalive somebody up in that thing, okay? Well, it turns out that Antonio Brown had got in over his head. Here they are running and scuffling from him, pew-pewing at this event. This was a boxing event that he went to. Now, Antonio Brown came on social media a little bit later on, and he was like, I was just detained. I was arrested and detained. Somebody was trying to steal my chain. So I was defending myself. They were also trying to jump him, he said. So he was just defending himself when he was pew-pewing at this event, causing mass hysteria, honey. Everybody was running and everybody was kung fu fighting. Okay, but it turns out that things aren't as Antonio Brown thought they would be. He now has a warrant issued for his arrest, and this is a big warrant. This warrant is for attempted red rum. That is, oh my gosh, that is like the rest of your life type of warrant. That is not a warrant that is okay to have. Now, the judge gave him a bond. It was $100,000, but he has to post $10,000 of that. As you guys know, a bond is like 10%. So it's $10,000. Yeah, $10,000. And then he had this situation where he kind of like admitted to blacking out.
Hey, we left some blood out there, huh? There's niggas out there bleeding. It's ketchup. Nothing. Yeah, ketchup. Yeah, I got CT. I blacked out. I ain't know what happened. Blacked out, man. I blacked out, ain't it? I know you did. I ain't know what happened. I know. Your eyes, man. Bring it up, bro. That was your shit.
And then you can see, even in this video, he has that huge chain around his neck. I think that's like one of his prized possessions, one of those ones that he really truly loves. He doesn't want to let go of that chain. And he said that these men that were at this event were trying to steal this chain, like literally walked up to him and tried to snatch this chain off of his neck. He ended up throwing a blow. They ended up engaging in a physical altercation, and then people were getting jumped. And then all of a sudden he was pew-pewing in the air. And yeah, after that, soon after, you see him running with his firearm. And I think this is the issue right here. So when you are in a heated situation, right, it's different if at the specific time that he was getting jumped, he pulled out a firearm and he shot it. What you just saw was him following after, running after people that had already stopped engaging in the physical altercation with him. They stopped fighting him. He pulled out his firearm and then started running behind them. That is a totally different thing. The fight is over. You are now no longer engaged. Like, just watch closely. You are no longer engaged in this fight, but you decide that you're going to continue to pursue it, and you're now running after these people. So you see the guy in the green, he's ready to fight, right? But then he backs up. Now you'll see Antonio, he'll start running. See him running right here? He's running with his firearm after someone. Nobody's attacking him at the time of this. And this is why we have to know the law. This is why we have to know the laws. Nobody was physically attacking him at that very point, and this is the reason why he is being charged with attempted red rum. Let's read the note. This is from No Jumper. They said, authorities in Miami-Dade County are seeking to arrest former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown on a charge of attempted red rum stemming from a shooting at a celebrity boxing event in May, according to the warrant. This warrant was reviewed by the Washington Post, so it has been confirmed by Washington Post. The warrant, which was signed by a judge on Wednesday, lists a charge of attempt a red rum with a firearm and caused Brown to post $10,000 bond and remain under house arrest during this pending trial. Effort to reach Brown, who's 36 years old, was unsuccessful on Thursday evening. It's unclear whether he was represented by an attorney. A spokesman for Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office has also declined to comment. So, and they have evidence of him running after. This is evidence that we're looking at. This is evidence of this man running after people that already stopped engaging with him. The crazy part is that he actually did come on social media and thought that he was in the clear. He thought he was right. He thought it was okay for him to run after them with that firearm simply because they try to snatch his chain off his neck. Here's the thing. Once they stopped engaging, it's over. You don't get to chase them down like animals. That's very, very Ahmaud Arbery-ish. I'm just saying you don't get to chase people down with guns. You don't. All right, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe.